Can not paying child support affect your ability to sell your home? The answer is yes. So I am more of a proactive agent and I pull a prelim before we go on the market, which is very fortunate for my client because a lot of agents wait to pull a prelim until the house is actually in escrow. And what a preliminary title report does is it shows if there's any back taxes owed, if there's any clouds, if there's any liens. And by pulling the title report, we saw that there was a judgment from my client's ex-wife, and she had filed a lien on his house. And fortunately for him, I did this ahead of time because if we would have waited until we were in escrow, his case happens to be very unique because usually there's a amount on there. And she did this herself, and there's no amount on there. And I have all my people working on this. But if we had gotten into escrow and the amount was more than he was actually selling it for, this could have put him in a real predicament because he would have signed off on an offer and the buyer could have held him to the contract, or there could have been litigation or mediation. It just would have been very problematic if he was forced to sell and then walking away with no equity, or worse yet, having to do a foreclosure. So if you're not paying your child support payments, which none of my business which way you want to go, my only concern is protecting my client and making sure that you're protected in terms of selling your house. So the long of the short it is, yes, if you don't pay your child support and your partner, the person you had an agreement with to pay child support, decides to file a lien on your home, then you cannot sell your home until that is negotiated and paid off.